everyone, it's CMS-Connected here at Sitecore Symposium in Orlando. We are now joined by Vijayanta Gupta, and he is the VP of Strategies and Industries for Sitecore, and more specifically with SBOS. So to start off, could you just tell us a little bit about yourself and your role within SBOS?
Absolutely. So I've been with Sitecore for now a little more than a year. Prior to that, I have worked with some of the very leading software as well as consulting companies in the world. And over the last year that I have been looking after the SBOS team, there are a few things that we have been sharpening up. SBOS, if you're not familiar with it, is a team of experts who help Sitecore customers figure out how to best use the Sitecore software to meet their business objectives. So what we have been doing over the last 1 year is enforcing a lot more data-driven, value engineering-driven approach within SBOS. We have refreshed our digital experience maturity model, which is one of the tools that we use and our partners use to figure out where our clients are, where they can go to when they want to deliver great experiences, and what steps they might need to take. And also we have brought in a lot more industry specificity. So a strategy that works for a retailer is different from a strategy that will work for a media company, is different from a strategy that will work for a financial services company. So over the last 1 year, we have been rounding off this great team that we have had of SBOS experts for our partners as well as for our customers. We live by the Sitecore ethos of the fact that we are heavily partner focused and we are dependent on our partners to give us scale. So from that context, everything that we do, all the tools that we create, the models that we create, any white paper, any best practices that we synthesize, all that is number one shared with our partners, and number two, we actually go and train our partners. So we give them one-to-one training on how to use those tools, those methodologies. So that's one part of the story, that we are working with our partners to give scale to SBOS. So there are scenarios where a partner might go in, use SBOS methodology, and they might not need to bring us in. Then there are scenarios where a client would ask us that, hey, you guys have built this software, you've been doing it for more than a decade, you have seen multiple customers who are in my vertical around the world, come tell me what pitfalls to avoid. You guys have got scars on your back, make sure I don't get it. Can you help me with that? And sometimes customers want us to come in as a technology vendor and share that with them because that's their expectation. That's how enterprise software nowadays is bought, with that level of expectation, especially when you're talking about delivering experiences, which is one of the critical competitive advantage of many of the brands today. So in that scenario, many times we get pulled in by the client, and we would then ask who the partner is, because any advice we give, any direction we provide, usually a partner has to take that forward and implement it. So we want to make sure they are in the room. Okay. So that's the other part where many times we get pulled in. The third part is that a customer has got Sitecore. They have been using it, but they want to use it more. They want to use it to enable use cases that they haven't enabled before. And they might already have an implementation partner or a service partner. And in that scenario, they ask us to come in and look at what's going on. Would we do certain things differently? And what is it that they are not doing that we would suggest based on our own experience of having seen clients like that? And how can we continue to help their partner and them to get the most out of the Sitecore platform?
So we're here at Sitecore Symposium 2019. How's it going?
They're going great. They're going amazingly well. Just to give you some context, I joined in 2018 right before the symposium happened. So this is my second Sitecore Symposium. And when I look at the 2019 symposium, the event keeps getting better. The customer stories that we hear, they keep getting better. In breakouts, in main stage. The partner stories that we hear, the innovation that we see at the partner booth, that's just amazing. It's kind of leapfrog from what we were seeing, I'm told, a few years back. So it's all amazing. And in fact, as we look at a lot of the customer stories that are being told in breakouts as well as on main stage, I feel very happy to see that there are many of those customers who have utilized our SBOS services or have been served by our partners using the SBOS methodology, who have seen the benefits of investing in Sitecore. So much so that they are ready to come over, invest their time, effort, energy to share their story with the rest of the world. So we are really, really thankful of that, and we do feel that the things that we have put together as a part of the SBOS methodology is resonating with our clients and our partners.
Well, Vijay, thank you so much for your insights and taking the time to speak with us today. Enjoy the rest of the conference.